Yay Networks.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back.
Go. Keep it going.
The Spill the Beans podcast. I am your co-host. I'm the new co-host, actually.
Guys,
She's
I got
back.
a new wife.
She's back, baby, and
press the
feeling
button?
better than ever. Yes, sir. Anyways, we have a lot of stuff to talk about today, guys. We have exciting news today that you guys will not believe. También.
Guys, unfortunately, no, not unfortunately. We have some really exciting news. We are leaving Colorado, and I think we found our forever home. Can you guys guess where we're going?
We're going to Houston, Texas, baby.
Guys, I love Houston. I've been there plenty of times before, and honestly, the houses are cheap there. It's a beautiful area, so we decided that we're moving there, actually.
And we love Juani so much. We want to be her neighbors.
And
so.
Rockham. I just want to wear Rockham
I want
every
to work
single
for
day.
Rockham in the store every day.
I sleep with Rockham on. That's how comfortable the boots are. Guys, we're cracked out on Starbucks right now, if you can tell.
No, guys, we are leaving Colorado and we are going to Houston this weekend. By the time you're watching this, we are hopping on a flight and we're on our way to Houston, and we're gonna be out there for Rockham's grand opening. Juani is opening this huge store, like 5 stories. Just kidding.
A whole outlet.
But no, seriously. Why does it sound like we're on crack? Deadass.
Yeah. Some girl said that she thinks you do crack, babe.
Honestly, my mom yesterday. I'll get into that later. But yeah, we are going to be in Houston this weekend, guys. Meet and greet Sunday, July 2nd at the Rockham store, the grand opening. We actually have all of the information on Rockham's page, of course. So if you guys want to go check that out, please do.
All your favorite influencers are going to be there. Obviously, us, your most favorite, are going to be there, right? If you say anyone else is your favorite, I'll literally kill you. No, I'm kidding. Pero Anoche, Lily Mando, the Aguilars, Adrian and Yadira. They need a name. Let's give them one. Like for both.
Adrian.
Okay, whatever.
Los hermanos.
Los hermanos.
Just kidding. We love you guys.
Bree and Fern. Right?
No, Britt and Ram.
Britt and Ram. No, it's because both their names starts with a B, right?
Yeah.
I always get confused.
No, Britt and
Ram. And then I kept calling him Martin because Instagram's Martin or something. So
he's like,
Ramiro.
oh yeah, Brittany and Martin are gonna be there. Like, what the hell?
Who else?
Jonathan Hernandez, right? Jonathan Hernandez and Nikki V will be there. Yeah, they're gonna be there.
Oh, I didn't see Rockham post that.
Yeah, they are gonna be there.
Okay. Yvette and Ulises. I don't want to miss anyone. Oh, Tony the Twister and Clara.
Who else is going?
Oh, Valentina and Melissa, the pickle.
The pickle.
And
Juani is gonna be there.
Juani.
Honestly, the angel. We love Juani, guys. And if you meet
I heard,
Juani,
guys,
you know
that Carol G might appear there. No, I'm kidding.
No, but yeah, guys, a lot of what we said was a lie, except for we are going to be in Houston this weekend.
A lot of what we said? What?
Yeah, you were like, I've been there so many times.
Oh, yeah, I've never been to Houston, guys, never.
Been there. We see that there is 100-degree weather predicted, over 100-degree, 99% humidity, and we're trying to run out there. We're trying to get our miles in this weekend. Whatever we do, whether we get drunk or not, we're going to be running.
Babe, it's 4th of July week, and we got to run.
Yeah, and not even that, guys. We get home on Monday, and that Saturday is our friend's wedding.
Yeah. So we can't go too crazy on our calories or alcohol.
Yeah.
Because it takes me like 2 to 3 business days to de-bloat from a weekend full of alcohol. So
if you guys see me drinking on my stories, please tell me to calm the F down and to stop drinking and to start drinking water.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited to go to Houston. Like genuinely excited to go to Houston. There's this little small, at the end of the day, Texans, you guys all like have each other's back and love each other, but there is like a little small rivalry between Dallas and Houston, like which town is better. And we already went to Dallas. Dallas treated us phenomenally. I love Dallas, actually.
We'll go back.
Yeah, and Houston, so I'm very excited to see similarities, differences. And I heard Dallas is just as hot as Houston, but you guys have humidity, which is... That's a no-go for me, guys, because I'm not very good with water. First of all, I don't know how to swim. Second of all, let me I know you're looking at me a little weird, babe. Let me
I
get
don't
to
know
where
where
I'm
you're
trying
going to.
When I shower, when I get out of the shower, I get so freaking puffy. Like my skin just absorbs water like a sponge. I'm like Mrs. Puff in that one episode of SpongeBob. That's me, guys. So I feel like I've been to Florida with the humidity. I just look like 10 times chunkier because of the humidity. My hair gets frizzy, and let's just pray that the AC's blasting fully. I rock them, and they paid their AC bill for the month, the first month.
Dead ass. But yeah, guys, we are so freaking excited to be there. Honestly, make sure you follow us on Instagram because we will be uploading there every single day, and also on my TikTok. I am so active on TikTok, so please follow us there if you guys want to see if you guys want to see what we're gonna talk about in the podcast following our trip. So you'll see
Guys,
it
I feel like
firsthand.
doing a random giveaway right now.
Okay.
Random ass giveaway.
Start
All
with
you have to
giveaway
do,
right now.
guys, because look, I've been at 54,900 followers for the past like 3 months. Can we just get it to 55, please? Can I just get 55 for my birthday? Okay, for my birthday month. But no, I'm not only asking you to do that. If you follow me and on Friday when the video comes out, or Thursday on Spotify, whichever you want, you tag us and like you put us on your story on Instagram and we repost you, then you're automatically entered for. I'm feeling generous. Let's do $100.
Sheesh.
All you have to do is follow. Make sure you follow both of us on Instagram, Spill the Beans Instagram, and then you obviously just tag us like, oh, on my way to work listening, or whatever you do. Just take a picture and put it on Instagram and tag us, okay?
Period. 100 buckaroons, girl.
Yeah.
You got this. Babe, can I just say that this just keeps going
Okay,
lower
hold
and
it.
lower? I'm not touching it. I'm trying to hold it up. Don't cut this out, Ian. Leave it raw.
Yeah, leave it in.
Babe, no te pases. Wait.
They need to see that
Look
we
at that.
have grown so much as a podcast, yet we still do this in our living room.
You guys, if you just saw what we're doing, I was covering my mouth because literally if Jonathan were ever to hit my mouth like with this, my teeth would come off. My veneers would say bye-bye.
Is the price really worth it, babe? Veneers.
Oh my
you
God,
can't
I'm
even
glad
bite
you
into an
asked.
elote.
I
Can't
can't
even bite into anything.
Anything, like no apples, no wings.
And you gotta watch out with even Franco headbutting you because your teeth might break.
Yes, 100%. I would do it over and over again. It's worth it. Guys,
Yeah,
if
but
you
you're not
know
really
me, elote is my favorite thing. Corn on the cob is my favorite thing. Like anything that has corn, I'm gonna eat it. And when they told me that I wasn't gonna be able to eat corn on the cob, I couldn't, chew into it. I was like, fuck it, I love it so much, but
Damn.
la belleza cuesta. And here I am with my pearly whites.
Por favor. Yeah, guys, super excited for that. What else? What was I going to say, babe? Oh, thank you so much for all the positive feedback on that one reel we posted, guys, about doing the whole having a subscriber, a follower come on the podcast. You guys love the idea. And let me just clarify, because I posted a clip. The clip I posted on Instagram was about come on and talk about toxic, relationships you had in your life and how you overcame that. And that kind of seemed a little like negative. Like, I don't want you just for that, okay? Like, let me clarify.
No, I do. I just want you for the chisme, to
No,
be honest.
if you want to bring some chisme, fine, right? But, like, we can also talk about a lot more other things. And I feel like that's the only clip I got and I didn't include. And then if you don't follow me on Instagram, you didn't see that I put under my story, and we can talk about, aliens, mermaids, just your life in general, okay? So, yeah, because I got a comment and I deleted it, but he was kind of right. He's like, wow, so you just, like, going to talk about, like, that's so negative,
Yeah,
It was the
I
random
guess
guy
so.
that probably saw it on the For You page of his reels because it did not look like he was a Spill the Beans listener. That's all I'm going to say. So I was like, you know what? I hope people didn't just think that I wanted you for negativity.
But it's like, I wouldn't say it's negativity. It's like you're telling people how you overcame your toxic relationship because you were in one,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's negativity in that sense.
Yeah, but then some people are like, we're like probably listening to it and like, oh, I'm so excited. But we have to talk about something toxic.
Okay.
No, we don't have to talk about toxicity at all.
We just have to talk about a topic that you're very passionate about.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, stay tuned for that. And then we just posted another reel today about doing the social runs we had talked about last podcast. So stay tuned for that. I think Houston is cutting it too short, especially in the summer. We're not running in 102 degrees. I mean, with a lot of people, Blanca and I still are. But I think we're going to go ham with the social runs in fall/winter.
Oh my God, yeah.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, that
especially
would
in
be
these
much
hotter
better.
states.
Yeah. So if you want to keep up with all of that, please follow us on social media. I know that we're always like plug, shameless plugging our Instagram and TikTok. But honestly, guys, it is the fastest way for you guys to see what we're doing the day that we're doing it. So if Jonathan just randomly gives away 10 Starbucks gift cards, you're going to see it and you'll hear about it the next week, you know, so might as well be in the present. But
yeah.
Anyways,
guys, you might be thinking, what are we going to get ourselves into, guys? And we're going to read some advice. I kid you not, we get about 5 DMs. Now that we switched from email to DMs, I feel like you guys are a little bit more responsive. So we get about 5 DMs a day. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you and say we get 100 a day. No. You know, generally speaking, we get 5 to 10 a day. So if you accumulate that by 70 DMs, we get a week, guys. So if we don't get to yours or stuff like that, you know, keep sending it. Keep going to the top of the DMs. It's okay.
Yeah, just copy paste.
Copy and paste it. I'm not gonna think you're annoying or anything like that. It's just and if you get a heart from the message and we don't respond, just know that is gonna be read.
Period.
So it should make you excited, not like, oh man, I just poured my heart out and I just got a heart. No, that's because we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's go with. Y para que vean que no empiezo at the top, I'm going to go down a few days. That way I'm being kind of fair, you know? So remember the girl, babe, that said that they were together for 4 years and the high school sweetheart, and he would have dreams. Remember the dream guy?
That she was cheating on him?
Yeah. Yeah, that he didn't really care about kids. Oh, yeah. He keeps having dreams I'm doing him dirty with other guys, which I'm not. So much that he does accuse me hard about mad about the situation. God damn. That was my bad. That wasn't her. Yeah. Sometimes, guys, all the words just, like, they start like a little movie on my, whatever. Anyway, update, babe.
Okay.
Hey, guys, this is the updated. Y'all didn't not ask for. LOL.
Can I read it, please?
Babe, I'm just reading it how she sent it, okay? But he indeed was cheating on me when the same girl. Okay, you read it. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do now. Period.
Hey guys, so this is the update y'all did not ask for. LOL. But he indeed was cheating on me with the same girl he didn't. Oh.
Yeah.
You, girl. Okay. But he indeed was cheating on me with the same girl he did me wrong with the first time. Hence why we broke up back in high school. To sum it up, homeboy didn't realize he had his location on Snapchat, and that's how I found out. Ooh, these locations be coming in clutch, girl.
Hand me the phone carefully, babe. We don't want to expose anyone.
And guys, it's so funny because that saying is so true. Like, if someone is accusing you of something that you know for sure you're not doing, it's their conscience. It's la conciencia that they're like, fuck, like, I'm doing this girl dirty, I'm doing this guy dirty, so I'm just gonna, like, they're probably doing me dirty, so I'm gonna start some problems. And lo and behold, it was actually the other person the whole time.
Yeah, but thank you, girls. We love the updates. We love them. We appreciate them. And that also puts you guys to ease, because I know you might not remember the specific advice we gave, but at least you're like, oh, I do remember that girl, the dream guy, you know? And look, was I right or was I wrong? Okay? I literally said he was doing something behind your back, but, you know, you guys like to shoot the messenger. Hi, Blanca and Jonathan. I've been loving y'all's podcast lately. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 4 years now, and we are moving in together next month. We just bought a house together. My boyfriend works all the time. He works for weeks straight and only gets 8 days off a month, maybe less sometimes. He likes to work his days off because he loves making money, which I'm grateful. I have a man to want to provide and get us everything we want. Lately has been a problem in our relationship because he likes to work his days off. So he goes weeks without a day off and bugs me because we barely get any time together for each other. I tell him that I don't like that we barely see each other anymore, which he says it bugs him as well. He tells me, one man who can give you money can't give you time, and a man who can give you time can't give you money. Damn. What could we do to help this and not be an argument in a relationship? Thank you, guys. I would definitely, girl, look, I'm not the wisest 25-year-old. I'm not the smartest by any chance. I'm not the most good looking either. But one thing I am is a 25-year-old that has gone through experiences. Okay. And what I mean by that is and what I'm trying to say, girl, is that yes, I was that one guy at once. Money, 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 money. Give me all the money in the world. Time. I can sleep. I can rest when I die. Money. The more money I make, the better. But Blanca, as I've been with her, I married her, and she's opened my eyes, which is great because she made me realize that you only have one life, YOLO, right? You only live once. But I was seeing it like YOLO, I only live once. I got to make all the money in the world. And Blanca lives her life like YOLO. Life is about experiences. You can't like spend the rest of your life chasing money. The more you chase money, the faster it's going to go. And I feel like you guys are young, right? Or I'm assuming, judging from your profile picture, I do not know how old you are. I know you're not 60. Let's just say you're in your 20s. You are not going to get these 20s back. You're not going to get these 20s on the beach sipping a margarita. You're not going to get these 20s adopting a dog, going on a run on the weekends at the lake. You're not going to get that time back. You are always going to have money. Money comes and goes. So what I'm trying to say is that you need to open his eyes and make him realize that time is flying, and if he just worries about money, money is evil. Money is the root of all evilness, but experiences, love, spending a relationship with you is the most beautiful thing in the world. So he needs to see that.
Yeah, I 100% agree because like Jonathan said, I have always lived my life with that, like money comes and goes. One day you can have money and one day you can't. And if you spend the rest of your life chasing money, I feel like your bank account will grow, but and then what? Like if you die tomorrow, what's going to go with that money? It's not going to buy your family happiness. I mean, you passed already, Or
like you get in a paralyzing like car accident.
So what are you going to do with the money?
Yeah.
Exactly. And also, like Jonathan was saying, for example, you never get your 20s back. You never get those days without a baby back. So if for those 8 days that you have off, that your company is letting you off, you have to spend time with your partner, And I do remember when I think we were 19, right, babe? When you were at car sales. And Jonathan worked all freaking day, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. usually. And I just remember he would get home, probably we would hang out for an hour. He would go to sleep and then he would go back to work. But not even that. He would get home in a bad mood. He was always pissed. He was resorting to, at this point, you were smoking cigarettes, no? And at your job, cigars. And it was like, we were just not having a good time. Like, yeah, his bank account was looking spiffy, but he wasn't spending it. He wasn't taking me anywhere. He wasn't happy, So it's like, if he gets those 8 days off a month, you can sit down and tell him, you literally get 8 days off where I see you and we only have one life. Like, can you at least just hang out with me? Like, you're not asking him to do extravagant things for you. You're just asking him to hang out. And that's the one thing you cannot buy. You can never buy time. Time just goes and you can't control it. So I don't know, girl. I feel like your feelings are valid. So don't feel like, oh, am I being ungrateful because he wants to work? No, it's not. And what did you think about that saying anyways, babe?
What saying?
A man that can give you money can't give you time, and a man that can give you time can't give you money.
I think that saying for like a young man might seem so cool, but a truly wealthy man can give you both, and that's what richness. That's the difference between being rich and the difference between being wealthy. Elon Musk can spend all the time he wants with his wife and goes anywhere with her, but not someone that's like a welder, for example, because I know, judging based on the schedule you're giving me, your boyfriend is either a welder or something along the lines of that. So yeah, is he making really good money? But if you make endless amount of money, then you can have both. So yeah, I think that statement is not false, not true at all. And at the end of the day, there's some girls that like, you hear it all the time. The wife that like has a rich financial suit and tie type of guy, and then she cheats on him with the pizza boy or whatever. And it's like, yeah, he has 100 times more money, but it's the time and the love that at the end of the day gets her, or she wants.
How she's treated.
I learned that from a show that Blanca's watching while I play games on my phone, because I do not find
You're paying attention, you little whore?
I don't find it entertaining, but I'll be watching from the corner. I'm like, oh, she just cheated on her husband with, what is it? The flower boy? The gardener?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this for the home girls.
For the home girls.
For the home parents.
Oh. Hey guys, I would really love if you guys can talk about parenting more. I know you guys touched on it a little bit in the last podcast, but maybe a whole video on it. I mainly feel like me and my man have been stuck in this parenting routine. How do you guys find balance in yourself, your relationship, your family, and Franco? My baby's 9 months and it's been this thing for like surviving. Oh, this thing of like surviving, but I think I'm ready to be out and about with him and get my social life back. LOL. Love y'all. Love you too, girl. I think that this is the hardest stage to be at, because I remember when he was about 9 months, it was, well, even still now a little bit, it's like just a routine. Basically how to keep your child entertained during his wake windows, how to feed him, what to feed him, when is bath time, and when, it's just a routine of how you're going to be the best parent for your child today. And how would you say we even dealt with that?
I think, babe, look, I think you should start off with the example you always give, which is really good. You need to have your cup full, and then I'll give my example.
This is my the saying that I live by, guys, honestly. And I heard it from Ms. Rachel on TikTok. Follow Ms. Rachel. She's amazing. You need to learn how to be a full bucket parent and to not be guilty of being a full bucket parent, which basically means that you have to fill your bucket first in order to be able to fill other people's buckets. So what I'm saying is that I wake up, I do my morning routine, I make sure I come downstairs, I feed Franco, he has his breakfast, I make sure I get a workout on the day, I make sure I get ready for the day, I shower, my hair is done. The thing that has to be done is my hair, just so I could feel good, and then also always pick a nice outfit, right? So for that day, my bucket is full because I got the things that I wanted to be done, and I'm ready with a cute set on, and I'm ready to take on the day. So now that I took care of myself, now that my bucket is full, I am able to pour into Franco. So after I get home from a run, I'm energized, I'm ready to, okay, what's next for his snack? What are we playing with today? I'm always exploring new things to do with him, and that's because I already filled my bucket. So I don't feel like, I'm sitting here just watching him play when I wish I could have gone to the gym. I wish I could have got a shower in this morning. And with this being said, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you guys feel like you're in a routine all week because you both work and the only day off you have is Saturday, even though you might feel a little guilty, take that at least one Saturday out of the month and be like, can you tell your mom, can you tell you, or you can tell your mom if you guys can go on a date and she can watch your baby for a bit. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I think that is the best thing. Don't feel guilty. You have to water your relationship for the first months. Obviously it's all about the baby, but when you start getting to that stage where you feel like you can go out with him, where you feel like he's getting older, don't forget to water your relationship, because that is really important.
I couldn't have said it any better, babe.
What was going to be your...
My point was going to be just an example for all the parents out there that are stressing or that are going through it. I saw the example the other day, and it went viral, so I'm assuming you guys have too, but this is just in case you haven't. It's basically saying, if you're having a stressful day with your toddler, with your baby, and just look at him or her for a quick second and pretend that you are actually traveling back in time for the day, that your actual baby is already 18, 15 years old, and that moment you're in right now where he's crying or you're stressed, you actually went back in time to have one more day as with him or her as a baby.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And hopefully that puts things into perspective, because I know Franco has grown at the blink of an eye, and sometimes he's crying, and I think about that example and I'm like, damn, like one day he's gonna love his friends more than his parents. He's gonna be too cool for school. He's gonna be too cool for his parents. He's gonna be like, leave me alone, And right now, him crying is just him being a baby, and I like hug him even harder. So don't forget that example, guys. Hopefully that helped.
Also, another thing I did want to touch on is you stated that he's 9 months old and you're ready to start going out and about with him. My first thing is that I know a lot of moms get super anxious because the baby might throw a tantrum, the baby might cry, the baby might be fussy. But every time you go out, just remember that every person on this planet was once a baby, and every person knows that babies cry because they cannot communicate any other way. They're gonna cry. And if someone is staring at you, if someone is making faces at you, just literally mute them out. Don't even look at them, because everybody knows how a baby acts. They're just trying to communicate with you. So don't let that get in the way of you going out and about with your baby.
Yeah, every single person on that plane, on that bus, or in that restaurant was a baby at one point, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, this one's funny, babe, because not funny, obviously. I'm sorry. This is not funny. It's just weird that she sent the device June 19th. That's how far back I scrolled, guys. But she sent an update this Friday.
Oh, period.
She updated herself. Okay?
So we're going to have a closure to this advice.
Hey, guys, here's my problem. My boyfriend and I dated for 2.5 years before breaking up. We separated for 6 months, and in that time, he chose to date my best friend. Parentheses, we obviously ain't friends no more. And then him and I decided to try again. However, he can't get over who I dated, and I can't get over what he did. We've been together another 6 months, but he chooses not to forget and calls me names such as whore, bitch, asshole, hoe, etc. Honestly, I feel no feelings anymore, but I just feel safe. He's all I have known for years, and him and I grew up being best friends. And to make matters worse, my family loves him, and last time we broke up and they hated me and took his side. I feel stuck, but I know I don't want to be with him anymore. But if I leave, my family will basically hate me and choose his side. I don't want to waste my time anymore, but if he's not willing to change, please help. What do I do?
What's the update?
You want the update?
Yeah. I left him alone.
Never mind, LOL. We broke up.
Period.
Leave him, sis.
Literally, that was the first thing I was going to say. As soon as she said, I have no feelings for him anymore, I just feel safe. That's when I was like, okay, good. That's a green flag because you have no love left for him. Obviously, like, you're not this is the way I like to put it. You're not in love with him anymore, but you love him, obviously, because of all the time that you were together. So if you feel like you're just comfortable and you're not like super in love with the person anymore, that's a green flag and you can leave and just be uncomfortable for the next few months. But I'm so glad you left him, girl, because BFFR, if you guys are going to get back together, both of you have to forgive and forget. That's the only way that a relationship is going to work. And if you guys weren't able to forget, then you guys were not
it's never
meant to
going
be
to work
together.
out, guys. If you are constantly bringing up the past, you can't get over it. I'm sorry, that is never going to work, okay?
So if you still feel like you're super sad, you haven't healed from whatever trauma that he caused you, then it's just not going to be a healthy relationship. Like, do not try to kid yourself off that. Just read a long ass paragraph, babe.
The long one?
Yeah, let's just get the tea. Come on.
You want this long ass
Baby,
one?
if she took that long to like send it,
Okay,
I'm going to
babe.
read it. This is a chapter book, so get ready. And I'm here for the tea. Good morning, Blanca and Jonathan. I'm always up early and excited to listen to your podcast every Friday. Literally my top fave. I wish you the best. Anyways, Didia Blanca, I love her. I feel like I can finally relate to a topic. My husband and I have been together for 4 years, already married for 2. We have a baby girl of 18 months. My husband is a retired Marine vet. He recently got out in February of this year. My husband is literally an amazing man, and I'm not just saying that because he's my man, LOL. He truly is a great husband and father. My only ick about him is this. So my husband is very, very, very good at saving money. And I am the complete opposite, LOL. Husband knew he wanted to retire the Marines and decided in advance to start saving money because he wanted to take a small break from working. He has a good amount oh, fudge. Where did it go? Sorry, guys.
Lost it.
He has a good amount in savings for like a year and a half for it to maintain with bills. He was in the service for 5 years, almost 6, and it was constant employment for him, so I completely understood where he was coming from, and he said he wanted a break. Again, he retired in February. So it may not be a lot to us. It actually feels like he hasn't worked in a while. It's been 5 months, barely. Well, when I met him, I was working for a warehouse company as a receptionist. I got pregnant shortly after getting the job. Worked my whole pregnancy because it was a lightweight job, but I only had a month of maternity leave. The company was barely starting, so since they had gave me the job, they wanted me to go back as a receptionist. Basically, they didn't want to replace me. So because of that, I was only off for a month. My husband at the time was still working. I was working as well, so my suegra would watch her baby girl. We both worked from 8 to 5, so the time we had left of our day was with our daughter, and it was only 4 hours. She literally grew up in a blink of an eye to us. Well, in February, I decided to quit that job because I wasn't making enough money, and I was offered a better job where I'd get paid more and I'd learn a lot more new stuff that I didn't know before. So I took the job. A week into that job, they cut me a day, so I was working Tuesday to Friday. My checks were coming out to less than what I was making at my previous job. I started to regret it, LOL, but at the same time I didn't, because in reality, I don't pay any big bills. So I wasn't worried at all. My husband bought me a car, so I pay my car bill, my phone bill, and credit cards, LOL. My husband takes care of the rest. His car bill, our insurance, his phone bills, our rent, which is the biggest bill, $2,700 a month, and all of our utilities. Also, always takes me on dates and he pays. Girl, yeah, your husband's amazing.
What's the problem? What's the ick?
So my ick isn't him paying bills. He's very responsible, and when it comes down to things, he'd rather have money to spend for necessities rather than materialistic things. On the other hand, I help out buying groceries. I buy our daughter clothes because baby grow out of clothes fast. I buy house essentials, etc. It's very rare when I spend money on myself. For the most part, it's always utilities, but he sees it as I spend stupidly. My husband is also the type to never buy himself things. I always tell him I'm married to Adam Sandler. This man has money, trust me, but he doesn't care to wear expensive clothes. Instead, he wears $5 Walmart clothes. Oh, that's her ick that he doesn't, maybe. You will never see him dress good unless we're going out. LOL. He has like 5 good Hugo Boss shirts and that's it. He's a non-materialistic person. Recently, he's been telling me to quit my job because I've been so stressed at work. I feel like I miss my baby's first steps, her first words, etc. She's completely a daddy's girl, and it gets me sad because sometimes I'm like, maybe I didn't spend enough time with her. When I get home, I only have a few hours with her and I'm drained. I still get home, shower, feed her, play with her a bit, and after that it's her bedtime. So I've told him I want to quit my job and start a small business with my husband, which he's 100% supportive. He paid for my classes and everything I needed to start. But I told him if I really wanted to focus on this, I have to quit my job. So he said to quit it. But I'm not okay with quitting because he doesn't have a job. LOL. My husband is the type to check everything I spend. I never use his money. I never ask him for money. Nothing. I pay all my needs on my own. So the reason I don't want to quit is because he says I spend too much money and I don't want to depend on his money or my needs. Basically, I don't want him to just watch what I spend my money on. Also, when we have our small little petty arguments, he'll always bring up how I don't pay anything and he does. I recently went through what is SH? Sexual harassment?
Yeah.
She said she recently went through sexual harassment here at work, and that's completely when he told me to get out of there, but I just can't. LOL. I don't know why. I tell him I want to be a stay-at-home mom and he tells me to yes, do it, but you don't have to worry about anything. And I just can't make the move to actually do it. I told him the day he gets a job I'll quit mine, but he still doesn't go out of his way to look for one, and I don't know how to keep bringing the topic up to him without him getting mad. I'm so sorry for this long ass story, but I wanted you guys to get all the details. What do you think? Should I quit my job if he's offering me to do so and start my small business and stop bugging him about getting a job? Or should I bug him about getting a job and wait till he has a job for me to quit? I'd like to hear your advice. I feel like she's super scared about the spending, but it's like, do you have bad spending habits? Because that's like a good reason to be scared, right? Because she knows that he has money saved up for the bills for a year. What would you say, babe? Because the way I look at it, he's telling you, yes, quit, be a stay-at-home mom, and all you kind of have to sacrifice is your spending. But in return, you're opening a small business and you're getting all of this time with not only your husband, but your daughter. So if you guys have the means for you to be a stay-at-home mom right now, and for you to open your business, which you already paid for your classes, and spend time with your daughter and spend time with your husband, but all you have to do is cut back on your spending, and so that you guys don't have to argue at home, I don't see the huge deal.
Yeah, I would say just communication. Like, either you have 2 options. Either if I quit, you're gonna give me money for my little spending, like Starbucks. That's what I'm assuming. If you're like addicted, like Blanca says, to like shopping sprees and stuff, then there's a problem. Then you're the problem, unfortunately. But if you're like, no, it's just like basic, like doing my nails and stuff, then you have to communicate with him. Like, hey, like, are you still gonna do for my nails, for my pedicures, for things that make me a girl? Then if he says yes, okay, cool, quit. Okay, other option is like, if we start the business, or the other option you have is like, I won't quit until you get a job. And that puts a little bit of pressure on him, because it's not fair that you already went through sexual harassment. You already went through not seeing your baby's first times for everything. So I would say that, like, I'll quit until you get a job.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you can work and you saved up, but you're still the man of the house and you need to, get your priorities checked.
Yeah, that's true. But I completely understand where you're coming from, girl. If he's willing to still let you, like, do maintenance on yourself, basically, which is nails and maybe your occasional Starbucks, that's fine. If you think that the reward is good, which, as I said, was spending more time with your daughter and opening your small business that you want.
While you open your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you have it running, like, you can spend your money however you want,
But if you feel like you just want to be comfortable, you don't want to argue because he's checking your spending, then I would just say, yeah, you have the right to put pressure on him to get another job.
Yeah.
And the Adam Sandler part where she's like, I think that's just
I felt attacked
communication.
because that was me for a while.
Yeah.
That was me being uncomfortable in my own skin. So maybe there's something more to him, you know?
Yes.
Maybe he already is comfortable that he has the wife, he has the babies. Why does he have to look good? And you need to make him understand, like, hey, like, I'm sure when you guys met, he looked real good. So you need to, like, remind him of that. Like, you know, even though you're getting a little bit too comfortable, man, like, I still want to see you look good. I still want to see you with a fresh fade. So get it together, man.
Take care of yourself. Maintenance, ladies. Maintenance on yourself and your mans.
Hey, J&J, please keep me anonymous. Of course, girl, of course.
Put her picture right here.
Jessica right here. Nah, okay. I found messages of my boyfriend of 5 years DM a few different girls throughout our relationship asking them to hang out or DMing them asking about their tattoos or piercings. I always forgive him, but I'm worried he might do it again because it happened 4 times already. Do you consider this cheating or what should I do? He typically only initiates this when he's been drinking.
Bruh. First of all, I think cheating is whatever you consider cheating. Like, that's your boundary that you get to set. For example, me, if I see Jonathan out here getting drunk and then initiating conversations with random ass girls asking about their tattoos, I'd be like, you're cheating on me.
Really?
Yeah.
What if the tattoo's really cool?
Babe, shut your freaking mouth up.
Yeah, we have the rule. Like we've said, guys, what if your husband found messages of you asking guys about their muscles and their tattoos and be like, where do you work out, huh? Like, what gym do you go to? Would he be comfortable with that? I don't think so, girl. So he is cheating on you. I'm sorry.
Sorry to break it to you, sis, but you already knew this. You just wanted our confirmation. And we're here to confirm that, yes, it is cheating. I feel like whatever you hide from your partner is considered cheating. So if you're hiding from your partner, that you're messaging someone, you're talking to someone, that is cheating, period.
Yeah. Update time, but not the gossip update you think. This is the question asked about what if your baby's born like a few days or the day of Christmas? How many presents do you do? Hi, Blanca and Jonathan. I'm currently watching your recent podcast right now. My firstborn was born on December 23rd. He turns 4 this year. So what we've been doing is one present, parentheses, like a toy he's been wanting for his birthday and a few for Christmas. When he's older, eventually he'll get one big present. Makes sense.
Period.
Perfect.
I feel like if Franco was born the day before or after Christmas, I'd be like, boy, you're getting 2 presents today and 2 presents tomorrow. Like, it wouldn't change, you know? Like, I would still...
Really?
Yeah, I would still celebrate his birthday as his birthday and Christmas as Christmas.
Yeah, I feel like even if we let's just be realistic. Even if we didn't make the money we make or whatever the situation might be, even 2 little present, one little present for his birthday, one little one for Christmas.
Yeah, for sure.
And when I mean little, guys, I mean little. Like literally for his birthday, Blanca's like, oh my God, it's his first birthday. I'm gonna go out, and I'm like, he won't remember it. He doesn't care. So what did you buy him? You didn't even buy him anything.
I didn't buy him anything.
No, you got him something.
No.
Anyways, I brought him a little Iron Man stuffed action figure from I think like the gas station. No, Marshalls. Oh. And I was like, okay, like it's little, you know, it literally cost like $3, and he had fun with it for like 30 minutes, and then he forgot about it. But like that is. You know?
No, for his birthday, I just decided to do experiences. So we took him to the aquarium, and then we took him to the butterfly pavilion, because I knew he wasn't gonna play with the toys. And he got so many toys for his birthday that literally just like 2 days ago, babe, you opened his trucks that you brought downstairs. Yeah, so it's like toys. I mean, it's nice and everything, but you can just do experiences sometimes. But yeah, as they get older, a big present would be amazing as well. But that's like when they're old enough to know, hey, your birthday's today and Christmas is tomorrow. Like when they can understand that. But as they are little, as if we ever had a baby before or after Christmas, we would say, yeah, celebrate it each as its own holiday. No need to combine them when they don't understand it, you know?
Yeah, honestly, experiences are way better than gifts, guys, because kids go through toys just as fast as they go through clothes. So
yeah, unless you rotate their toys, which is a whole nother thing that we can.
You're a good parent, okay, babe. I wanted to point out something to end the podcast. You got the stroller shaming completely wrong, honey.
Really?
Yes, I told you, but you took it as in like rich moms shaming moms that have small strollers. It's the other way around. It's girls with normal strollers shaming women that can spend the money on expensive strollers.
What do you mean? How?
So remember,
For
like,
example.
you know, sometimes we buy Franco something and people sometimes DM us like, oh my God, I got the same exact thing for cheaper. You know, so say like, or anything in life, like, oh, you bought a Range Rover, you think you're so freaking cool. Like that. It was the other way. So shaming the moms that have the Nuna, that have the Duna.
Oh, so the moms
And
with
you thought it was
being...
moms being mean and be like, oh, you have the cheap little one. No, it's the other way around.
What?
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that, but it's like, why would you?
And
like,
I didn't understand it until I tried to make Ian our editor made us a TikTok, and then I was gonna post it. I was like, no, hold up, she got it wrong. Like when I saw it, this is the TikToks I saw. It was when moms with the cheap strollers or what? Not, I'm just parentheses cheap. If you're not watching this, and then shaming the moms with the really expensive ones.
Well, that's so funny
Yeah.
because I would never think to shame someone on how they spend their money, you know?
But you know,
But it's
sometimes
like-
you're like, oh my, like me, I shame people with designer. I'm like, it's the same shirt. Like a Gucci shirt and this shirt from like Walmart does the same job.
Yeah, but and how
That's
many
the shaming.
times have we gone, like, for example, you get your shirt from Zara, from Walmart, and then we go to Zara and you're like, oh shit, like this quality is better.
When
No
have
te
I ever said
hagas,
that?
no
When
te
have I ever said that?
Babe.
Yeah, I've never said
No
that, babe.
te hagas,
Nah,
amor,
never,
no te
never.
hagas.
I've never said anything.
I honestly don't shame people with designer. I don't, because I would 100% buy designer if I didn't have...
I can't believe
I
people. This is
didn't-
something we should have talked about.
If I
before
didn't
we
have
got
a
married.
husband that would shame me, I would be buying designer. No, but honestly, like, I literally told my mom and Jonathan, the day that I'm like, it's how everyone says, if you can buy two of the same thing in one like spending, what am I saying?
You can though. It's just like, I think what you're trying to say
Well,
is
yeah,
like
but I'm saying
the
that
day everyone's
for me,
taken care of.
Yeah, for me, it's like the day that I can spend, that I can buy 4 Louis Vuitton purses
God
without
damn.
touching money that is for the bills, that for the money that I take care of my family, you know, without touching all of that money, and I can still afford 4 Louis Vuitton bags,
God.
then I'll buy one. But right now,
Okay,
like, due to my asset, like, guys, I kid you not, I went into Louis to buy Jonathan's cologne, and the purses are beautiful. We went to see the YSL purses,
Yeah.
right? And they are beautiful, all the purses. But it's like the day that I can afford 5 of them without being like, oh, you know, then I'll buy them. I don't know. I can't fathom that money coming out of my bank account and being
For
Louis
a
Vuitton
purse, I cannot fathom.
when I can
Guys,
buy like
let me tell you the stress that Blanca put me through this last. When was my brother's birthday?
the 21st last week.
Okay, little funny story time. This might be a little bit too intimate, but it's called Spill the Beans, right? So my brother's 13th birthday, I have twin brothers, was on Wednesday, June 21st. And my little brother, the older twin, was like, it's a pretty big deal. We're turning 13. We're becoming teenagers, whatever. So Blanca was like, she took that to heart. She's like, it's a big deal. You know, you got to give them a badass present. And I was like, you know, they're good kids. Fuck it. Like, whatever. Like, what should I get them? And I don't know why you came to mind the Apple headphones, the Apple Air Maxes or whatever they're called, which they're $4.99 each. And I was like, and so we went to Best Buy, and yeah, sure enough, they had 2 of them. And Blanca kept calling me freaking Godo because I didn't want to buy them that. But I told her,
Babe, you are Godo and
no,
stop,
babe.
babe,
Let me
stop.
finish my story. Guys, I was not Godo to drop $1,000 on headphones. Trust me. I was like, it was not the money. It was the item. Like I told her, if I
Yeah.
had spent $1,000 on something that I have to load on my truck, on something that will last them, that's something that will change their lives, revolutionary.
Will it not,
I will
though?
spend $1,000 any day for them. You know what I mean? But the fact that I'm spending $1,000 on headphones that still need to be connected to a phone. They don't have a phone. They only have iPads because they're still little.
But they can connect them to the iPads.
Yeah, but it's like, it's just hearing shit. Like you can hear the same music out of the cheap Beats ones were like not cheap. They were still 150. But back in my day, I was like, Beats were the shit. Like everyone wanted
Yeah, and right
Beats.
now Beats, no one cares about them. So this is where my point was coming from,
Hey
right?
guys, casi me desmayo. I was like, I could not fathom because I was like, I try so hard to save money and make money for this
Literally, at one
family.
point I was like, babe, just use my card. Like, I'll buy them. And he's like, no, it's not the money. We're
Yeah.
literally fighting in Best Buy.
Yeah.
So this is where I came. So I always take it back to the way that we grew up. Jonathan grew up in Twin Peaks charter school. He like, I feel like your priorities were always like school, bringing straight A's to your mom and all of that, right?
Okay. Where are you going with
Nobody
this?
cared about brands because you guys were wearing uniforms.
Yeah.
I grew up in a white, like all white school kind of, but there were still Hispanics there. And I grew up being like, okay, what are the trends? Like, I don't think that you even knew about Hollister or Apostle and all of that, did you? When
I
you
knew
were in
about
middle
them,
school?
and I would wear them to like church on weekends.
Right, but nobody would be like, oh yeah, I just went to Hollister and my mom bought me all these. No, right? I did. I remember growing up and like, I obviously couldn't afford it, but all my friends showing up with the shirts with the little bird, you knew it was Hollister. Like, it was badass. So where I'm coming from is that our siblings go to a school that is pretty much all Hispanics, pretty much what's on trend, what's the vibe, like whoever looks cooler.
That's so bad. You're teaching them to like fit in with society. Like, oh, if you're not wearing the coolest thing, you're not cool.
No, I'm not. That's not where I'm going for, babe. But then my thing was, his brothers always have headphones. Like, they're always listening to something. When they're over, when we go and see them and they have time on their iPads, they always listen to something. I know that headphones are something important for them. Second of all, I know that, like, just growing up, obviously it would be such like out of this world purchase. Like, if someone gifted you expensive headphones, like say you were that little kid and someone brought you the Beats, the brand new Beats.
I would be like, you have the receipt? Like,
no, you
I can
wouldn't,
go buy
babe.
so many clothes.
Oh my God, you're literally
so
lying.
much.
Well, anyways, the way I was saying is because I knew I had seen the message where his brother was saying like it's a super big deal. They're turning 13, one of the most special birthdays. And I'm going to throw some dirt on you right now, babe. Not to mention that he came to me for help because he didn't know what to get them.
Yeah.
He didn't know,
I was
like,
what do you get to 13-year-old boys? Because they already have like, you know, the activity, like bikes, balls, whatever you could think of. And so I did need your help.
Yeah, and I feel like...
But I'm like, I go to you for help and you pick the most expensive thing in Best Buy?
Yeah, I guess where I was coming from, it's like, it's an accessory, right? It's not... When you guys see Apple AirPod Maxes, it's not even just that people are listening to them. It's people that have them on noise canceling. It's people that literally put them on as an accessory to their outfit. That's how I see them on TikTok and YouTube.
I see them, I'm like, oh, they're good for editing. That's about it.
Yeah, no, they're good for listening to music. Don't you literally wear them. Guys, Jonathan has 3 pairs of Beats and he still wears his AirPod Maxes to the gym. So don't even come on here saying,
no, that's because that's because the
headphones.
battery life, and they can charge with my phone. The Beats have like the nasty Android charger.
Oh, and you want to buy them nasty Beats where you said pay them
but
cord
it
and you don't
comes
know
with
how to
the
charge
charger.
it
I don't have
or
the
where
Beats
to
Android
buy
charger. No, but guys.
So anyways, the reason that I went
But
for
guys-
the most expensive route is because I knew how special the birthday was and I wanted to make them feel special. And like, I don't know, guys, and trust me, we've never given his brother something expensive like that. It's not like they're used to getting expensive things.
No.
Nothing. Like, I was like, this truly, like, I want them to know that we also think it is so special that they're turning 13.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I wanted them
very
to
good
feel
kids.
it. And they're exactly, it's like they're amazing kids. Every time we hang out, like, they're just good
With
kids,
Franco
you know, with everyone. And so I was like, they deserve this. And Jonathan was like,
Guys, I was walking.
he
Let me
literally
tell you.
called his littlest brother Isaac, the one that knows the tea, like 30 times, being like, Isaac, please tell me it's a bad idea. And Isaac was like, well, it's a good idea.
Yeah. It's just, I was walking out of Best Buy, right, with the 2 boxes in my hands. They both fit in my hand. And I was like, babe, I'm fucking sick to my
Yeah,
stomach
Jonathan
right
got
now.
the ick.
I'm sick that I'm carrying $1,000 in my hands. If it was $1,000, but like a freaking crane had to come load it onto the Jeep because I bought them some fucking crazy ass shit that I don't know, something I associate bigness with like money, you know what I mean? So like, just like, I don't know. And to me, that effect is just to listen to music. But you're right, babe. They were very happy. They were
And
very
every time we
grateful.
go over, they're wearing them.
Yeah.
They take such good care of them. Like, I just knew that this was a good purchase for them because it will last them a long time, and it's literally an accessory. Like, when they were getting ready to go to their soccer game, was the first thing they put on their freaking headphones, you know?
But I told Blanca, I was like, babe, we're in the middle of Best Buy. We were fighting. We're like, stop calling me Codo. I'm not Codo. Like, it's not the money. It's the thing that I'm buying. Like, it's not the money.
Yeah, I guess. But
Imagine $500 worth of Nike or clothes.
Yeah, babe. And every single time we take, literally, guys, and this is what stresses me out about Jonathan, right? every single time, Christmas, birthdays, whatever. I'm just gonna give them money.
That's one thing my mom said, guys.
I'm just gonna take them on a shopping spree, see what they want. And I'm like, dude, your brothers are so polite and so kind that if we take them on a shopping spree, they're getting one thing, girl. Yeah. And that's because we're telling them, like, no, like, yeah, it's cool, buy it. No, if they get a lot of money, they don't know what to spend it on. Like, they're probably gonna save it or spend it on chips, you know. So it's like, just, I hate getting to someone knowing we're celebrating a birthday and we don't have anything, and Jonathan's like, yeah, here's some money.
And I'm the opposite, guys. Why would I want to be gifted something that I don't like? Just give me money instead.
But that's you, babe. You're literally like, you are rare. I'm kidding.
No, I'm sure half of these people listening to this right now would rather get $100 than $100 prize that gift that they're not going to use or don't like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't say, oh, just buy the headphones. Like, a ver si les gusta. No.
What if the giveaway right now that I did earlier was like, hey, comment and go follow us on Instagram, and I'll give you a freaking toaster, $100 toaster.
And I bet you people would still enter to get it.
No, because they're like, I already have a toaster. Just give me the money. ¿Sí o no?
I don't know, guys.
Yeah,
let us know in the comments. But anyways, but yeah, even his mom was like, show up with the present. Don't just give him money. So I was like, exactly.
She made me put some thought into it, but
and then which sucks because then he overthought it, and then he brought me in, and then we had to bring like the actual big guns in, which is Isaac,
my little brother. I called my little brother. I was like, Isaac, do kids know what these are? Like, will they show up to school and be like, not only when they open the gift will they be like, oh my god, the Air Maxes, will they go to school and is it like a thing like back when Beats, you know, when the red Beats matched your like red Supras or whatever kids wore that day? I was like, is our Apple headphones like a big thing, you know? And then they were like, he was like, yeah, like, and then he's so nice, he's like, you shouldn't, like, they're really expensive. Like, oh no, he called me after I told him and he told me it was a good idea. He called me, he's like, I was like, what's up? He's like, dude, I just looked them up. They're really expensive. Like, don't like that's a lot of money. I was like, no, it's okay. I just wanted to call you to see if it was a good idea. No, but don't buy them. That's too much money. So they're very grateful kids. They deserve it. So I'm happy that I have a wife that takes me out of my comfort zone. Cause
guys, they opened their eyes lit up when they opened it. Like, they were genuinely shook. They were like, right away, opened them, started pairing them to their parents' Bluetooth, started listening. Everyone was trying the noise canceling. Like, I'm like, this is just so that they know that everybody thinks that their birthday is special because they're turning 13, you know. But anyways, he would have shown up with a freaking, what were you gonna show up with?
PS5 for both of them.
And that's the thing. Okay, that's another thing, girl. Like, they're twins. I'm like, don't get them the same thing for them to share. And second of all, they're pretty much never home. So I'm like, when would they get time to play it? You know, they're about to leave for the whole summer to be in Mexico. So I'm like, they ain't taking the PS5 to Mexico, you know? So yeah, guys, I'm the gift giver. Like, Jonathan likes giving gifts, but I love giving gifts.
Yeah. I guess I just like giving money.
But don't let it be $500 headphones, because he'll...
Babe, you're dumb. If he was like, there's this $500 bike I really want. Let's go. A $500
exactly,
scooter.
babe. And then that's where my thinking came in place. I'm like, first of all, I told Jonathan, I was like, I'm throwing dirt on your name because you don't know your brothers enough to get them what they really want. Also, they don't ever talk about the things they like with us, you know? So I'm like, if we had known, like, yeah, oh, I really want these shoes, I really want these cleats, I really want this bike, then, you know. But since we were coming from literally knowing nothing, I just put all the pieces I had in my head. They like listening to things, they always have headphones in, they're cool, whatever. AirPod Maxes. And guess what they're happy with? AirPod Maxes. They're living their best life.
Okay. You're the best gift giver, okay? You want a cookie?
I do, actually.
All right, guys, that has been it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this little podcast and you stayed till the very end. We'll see you guys, all our listeners and subscribers that live in Houston. You guys better pull up on Sunday. We're so excited to meet you. I'm very excited. So
we're going to take pictures and shots. So it better be there.
Later, guys.
Yay Networks.